It's easier than you think to end up on the street. A new report from Angus Reid indicates that 25% of Canadians have had to use a food bank or other charitable service at some point in their lives. The Mustard Seed Church is known for serving hot meals to Edmontonians living in poverty. But what some might not know is their holistic approach to homelessness. An inner city icon, this former Baptist church has been the home of the Mustard Seed for 22 years. Group's facilitator Paula Cornell says what began as a soup kitchen has transformed into a refuge.
We need a place where we feel valued, and so it's not just about giving someone a home or about giving someone a plate. It's about giving them a space where they feel like they have the opportunity to do something.
We have focused on being holistic because we think that's the best way to meet the roots of poverty, to address those deep reasons why people continue to be poor. The best way to do that is by being holistic, looking after people's physical, emotional, and spiritual needs.
The Mustard Seed fills stomachs and spirits. Volunteers not only help serve 95,000 meals a year, they also run a variety of social programs, from prayer groups and recovery programs to karaoke nights, art workshops, and film screenings. And as Hazel Prue found out, a sense of pride.
And it's a fun place to be, you know, because usually some other homeless places don't have what the Mustard Seed has. Here they have music. You sing karaoke. I sing karaoke. I didn't even know I could sing. And when they heard me, they say, "Hazel, you're a good singer," you know, and it made me happy.
In 2009, Hazel moved to Alberta from Ontario. She can't read or write and has struggled to make ends meet. She came to Edmonton hoping for a new start.
And when I first came here, I met a fella, and 3 days after he threw me out, and I had nowhere to go, so I became homeless.
With $20 in her pocket, Hazel came to the Mustard Seed. That's when she met Trisha, a community advocate.
You can dictate it to me, I'll write it down.
Trisha assists others through a maze of support systems and paperwork. In Hazel's case, she finally found an apartment to call her own.
We try to support people who want to make changes, but also help them identify some of those gifts and give them opportunities to utilize those gifts. And so she came into the Mustard Seed, was homeless. Really quickly, she's very outgoing, so really quickly she connected with the staff and volunteers here at the Seed and shared her story and shared that she, is resilient and has had a lot of struggles, and so and still having struggles. And so we identified some things that she wanted to work towards, and she mentioned AISH, getting on AISH, getting ID, entering a literacy program.
Though Hazel is off the streets now, she still needs help meeting all her basic needs. That's why Hazel uses the Mustard Seed's new Personal Assistance Center.
So the Personal Assistance Center is kind of like a free thrift store. So we get donations all the time from the Edmonton community and surrounding areas, and we sort them all out, and then we put them in a place called PAC, Personal Assistance Center, so that people can access those basic needs.
PAC, as it's called, is one of the most widely used services at the Mustard Seed. The center helps the working poor get back on their feet, sometimes simply through a pair of work boots. Many community members have training in the trades, but can't afford the expensive steel-toe shoes. The Personal Assistance Center gives them a hand up, but not a handout.
If you are homeless in Edmonton, a lot of your choice is taken away. So you don't get to choose when you wake up or who you slept beside the night before. You don't always get to choose what you do all day. If you're hungry at 5 o'clock, it's too bad that, we're not serving till 7. And if you get here and you don't like spaghetti, it's too bad that's all we have. And so you don't get to choose that. And then maybe you're tired at 8, but the shelter isn't open then, so you don't get to choose when you go to bed. And so a lot of your choice is taken away. And so PAC is a neat opportunity for people because it provides them even those small choices, like whether they want to wear white socks or black socks, but it's actually huge for them because it gives them back some of that human dignity that we all want.
The dignity of choice. It's part of everything at the Mustard Seed, including the menu.
Everyone has to eat, right? It doesn't matter whether you're rich or you're poor, you still have to eat. And so a meal is a great way to unite people. And when you come together to eat a meal, it's kind of everyone's on an equal playing field, right? You're at a equality kind of level. And so for people to be able to come in and connect with one another and build relationships and build community around a meal, it's really important.
Sometimes all it takes is a meal or an afternoon coffee to restore hope. For Hazel, getting her life back meant giving back.
And she has become a really big part of our community here, which is she comes to the drop-in every day. She has friends here that she plays cards with, and now she's started to give back and volunteer in the coffee bar, cleaning up, supporting the food bank, and so she really wants to give back.
Seeing all the people that are homeless, that I feel sorry for them because I know what it's like because I've been through it.
The Mustard Seed is soon expanding to include housing and employment on their list of services. So people who walk in these doors not only find a meal, but also food for life.
We believe that everyone is made in God's image, in the likeness of God. And we need to address the fact that we share humanity with everyone because God is our Father. What happens when you're poor is you become invisible, and you need to show up somewhere to have any hope, to make any sustainable life change. You just got to show up. People have to see you. You have to have a name. You have to have a place. And that's what we offer.
In Edmonton for 100 Huntley Street, I'm Megan Kelly.